What's up guys, Steven here, welcome back to another Apple accessories review. And today I want to show you what kind of accessories I personally use with my MacBook Pro 13-inch early 2015 and with my iPhone 6s Plus. So before we start this video, I want to clarify something. I had a couple of beers last night and I went through the comments, and 90% of the comments were like in the last video, why do you hate so much on Apple? You're actually using Apple as a daily driver, so MacBook and an iPhone. Honestly, I have to say, I regret the iPhone, but I love the MacBook. So the iPhone is a piece of shit. This is the iPhone 6s Plus. I still have the Wi-Fi problems in the store. They fixed the antenna, got it back, same Wi-Fi issues, not only in my office, in several other Wi-Fis, and I really hate it. When I was drunk, I upgraded to the latest iOS, and still no jailbreak, and I get really bored of this device. Now, battery is nice, feeling in my hands is nice. People say, wow, it's an iPhone, can I have it? Yeah, it's pretty cool, but still, there are many more or better devices for less money, and I love Android. So actually I hate the iPhone. I'm running around usually with two phones, one review phone, one iPhone. I usually compare them, and I just use the iPhone as my daily driver, but cloud is always full and I hate this thing. But the the MacBook, I really love it. I was on the search for getting something to edit videos on the go, because usually we travel now really a lot to fair trades and all that. And it should be something which is capable of editing 4K. And Adobe is a nice program. I'm using that on my normal PC because it has two graphics cards and all that and a lot of power. But on the go with a 13-inch notebook, Adobe is a pain in the ass, to be honest. I just want to say that. And Final Cut is really the first program I tried out which handles 4K pretty fine for all my needs. And this is why I've got here the MacBook. Unfortunately, just 128GB storage, but we'll talk about that in the video. So I don't want to bore you with all that shit. I hate an iPhone, I love my MacBook, but I'm keeping the iPhone because I have a MacBook. This is the story behind that, and yeah, this is how it works. Alright guys, so what kind of accessories do I use in my MacBook? So I have a triple monitor setup, and this is where the Landing Zone Dock Pro comes very handy. So always when I connect my MacBook to my office working station, I don't want to connect hundreds of cables, and also docking station is usually the way to go, because you don't have to plug in so many things and it just looks way more professional and way better, and in an office this is important. So I'm using the Landing Dock Pro. This is around 270 euros. So yes, it's super expensive, but also you get what you pay for. This dock is really great. It opens and closes really nice. So with just one simple move, and it's super smooth. So you just put your MacBook in there, you close it, and then you connect it to everything. It has one HDMI output. It has also a DC in, so to power all the USB ports, because it has 5 USB ports on the back side. This is really a lot, and allows you to connect several devices like USB hard drives, keyboards, whatever you want to. Then it also comes with a full-sized Ethernet port, so you don't need an Ethernet adapter if you have, for instance, Ethernet in your office, you don't use Wi-Fi, then this also comes really handy. So then it comes with an 3.5mm audio output on the backside, so if you have a speaker system, then this is also really great. It also comes with a mini HDMI, mini display port, so you can connect another monitor, and you still have one Thunderbolt port free. So you could also connect Thunderbolt devices to the backside, whatever you want to. It has a nice LED on the right side, which means the dock is connected, and on the left side you have to connect your MagSafe connector. So this is probably the only thing I don't like so much. You can fix your MagSafe adapter or connector here with one lever in the docking station, but you always have to get it out. And if you're on the go for more than one day and you have to recharge it, then I don't want to take the dock with me. So it would be really nice if it would have like a power supply included and a MagSafe connector, so that I don't need my external one. That would be really great, but make it even more expensive. But that would be probably the perfect solution for me. All in all, I really love the Landing Zone dock, and I think it's great quality, and you can buy it probably in even your local electronics store. So when I had a look at the Landing Zone Dock Pro, for sure there's also a cheaper version. It's called the Express version, which has less ports and connectors, but I would go with the Pro version because the other version has only, I think, HDMI display port and not all those USB and Ethernet ports on the backside. Then I also saw the Iona dock. So this is a docking station for the iPhone 6s Plus, but not only, it's also for other devices, because the cool thing is it's actually a docking station for almost all Apple devices coming with a Lightning connector. And this is because it's very convertible. Now it's a huge docking station, so basically if you put in your iPhone, it's almost on the level of your monitor, which is also a nice thing. you can rotate it, so it's fully made out of aluminum, has a nice little rubber stand on the bottom side, which could have a little bit more grips. Sometimes this is a bit slippery. Then here you can see we have here a cable tunnel, so it comes with a lightning USB cable, and you can basically also connect it to your landing zone dock. And yeah, if I take off here the plastic, you can see how it looks from the inside. And this is really a docking station which you can build on your own. So you have here the USB cable, which can be exchanged once the connector wears out, or if you want just to change the USB cable for a different one, or if it has any issues, which is sometimes a problem on other docks. And here we have different kind of spacers, so A, B, C, D, and this results in a different height for the connector. So you can use even your iPhone with a cover, which is not possible on some docking stations, which is really crap. So I don't want to take off my cover to put into the docking station, right? And this makes it pretty cool because you could use it for an iPad. It's big enough actually, and yeah, very stable also because it's made out of aluminum. Yeah, just the first time I didn't really know how to put this together because I didn't see the spacers in the package, but then I read the manual and it's actually easy as pie to put it together. But also not really cheap. It's around 60 to 80 euro depending where you buy it from. So you can find links down below in the description, but it's a pretty cool docking station. So this is also what I'm using. Well, for sure I'm using several cables. So from China you can get those things for ridiculous prices, $1, lightning, micro USB adapters and all-in-one cables. Now I have a 128 gigabyte MacBook, and this is really a pain in the ass, as I've told you before. So for storage extension I'm using Nifty. Nifty is like a micro SD card adapter for your MacBook. So usually when you put in an SD card, you can extend the internal storage. So like it mounts as an external drive for sure, and it has not the full speed like the internal hard drive. But you have at least more storage to, for instance, put files on there which don't need fast access. And yeah, Nifty is a cool thing because it's like a small adapter to put in micro SD cards, and yeah, it's just in the design of your MacBook. With that I mean it's not sticking out of your MacBook, and usually when I put it back into my sleeve I would have to take the SD card out, but with Nifty, yeah, it's like one single piece, and that's pretty cool. Nifty itself, so the adapter is very cheap. It's just like 20 euro depending on your country, so you can find a link also down below in the description. And there are 200 gigabyte micro SD cards from SanDisk, yeah, exactly, and 200 gigabytes memory extension for your MacBook for 120, 130 euro. I think that's a pretty good deal. If you want to take it a step further, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to open up my MacBook. There will also be a tutorial, and we're going to use OWC or MagSail's SSDs. So they have those own proprietary, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, sorry guys, as a German, so this is really hard. So proprietary, I don't know. You know, basically Apple has their own SSDs, they're not mSATA, different connectors, different speeds, and this really sucks. So yeah, OWC or MagSails.com, link down below in the description. They are providing you SSDs for an affordable price tag, so it's around 600 for a terabyte. But if you keep in mind that Apple is actually also pretty expensive with upgrading the memory, so if you buy a more expensive one, and if you already have, for instance, a smaller MacBook, then it's absolutely worth it. And they also have 3 years of warranty, so I'll definitely go with a big SSD and do an upgrade tutorial, and then yeah, there will be another video on this. So this regarding my memory extension I use on my MacBook. As mouse, I'm using the Logitech MX Master, and it's a great mouse for video editing, but you can only use it really good with the unifying receiver. This is also why I'm using the landing zone dock to get more USB ports, because with Bluetooth I have so many issues when I even also use my So with Bluetooth I really have a lot of issues. For instance, if I also use my headset, this is a Mixter headset, and it's really super cheap from China. It's a Bluetooth headset, has super nice battery. It also comes with a 3.5mm input and yeah, several buttons, a microphone. You can use it for Skype, and it has some fancy looking design. So I actually kept this one here for my MacBook, and I didn't purchase another super expensive Bluetooth device. Yeah, as kind of cover for my MacBook, I'm using that transparent cover, which you can see right over here. The bad thing is, if it's in my docking station, I can't use the bottom part anymore, so I said now I'll just protect the top side and the bottom side is not so important, and so I can use it with my dock. So here on the bottom side of that case, I have some kind of stand, so it's called the Blue Launch Kick Flip, and it's a kickstand which you can flip up, so then your MacBook is a little bit raised. It's nicer to type in my opinion. You have a better ventilation to the bottom side, but well, with the docking station I already have that stand and I don't need this here anymore, and also with the docking station the bottom part of my case doesn't fit anyway. Those cases are pretty cheap, so you can get them from 10, 15, 20 euros from Amazon, which I think is a good thing. Now the top cover fits perfectly, but the bottom cover, because you have a lot of connectors there, it has not the perfect form, I think, and it comes sometimes a little bit off while typing, and then dirt can get in and scratch the MacBook. So I've seen a lot of bad reviews online, people using that for a longer time, and then the MacBook was a bit scratched. So yeah, so far I have nothing on my MacBook. It looks still almost brand new, but well, I can't really tell you if those things are really good on the long term, but so far I have to say I have a good experience with those things. Now, yeah, regarding all other accessories like pads for your keyboard, this is the biggest crap ever, so don't buy those pads. I think I bought 2 of them for 5 or 6 euros. I just throw them away because typing feels so bad with them. I absolutely can't use it. Now, as some kind of sleeve, so when I just go around, I use a Blue Launch bag, which you can see right over here. It's really comfortable, so I can open it up. Here on the inside, we have nice materials, a textile, and so my MacBook does not get scratched. And usually I really think you should take care of your MacBook because, you know, you can sell it for a lot of money if it's in a good condition, even after a year. And that's pretty good about Apple products. So this is really something I like, but, well, as I've told you, I hate my iPhone. I also have some kind of Blue Launch stand, so they actually have nice, neat little products, but not really cheap at all. So you have to check out the prices right now, but Blue Launch products are actually looking good, but, well, not too cheap. So guys, I think we are done. So this is what I'm using. So far I have to say I absolutely love the dock. And regarding the the memory extension, there will be another review or actually tutorial. Something I forgot to mention, Nifty is blocking then your SD card slot, and this is why I'm using a USB 3.0 external USB reader, so to get all the videos from my camera, which is right over here. And yeah, actually perfect, nice to edit on the go or to connect it to my office. And if I need to render really hardcore movies, then I go to my desktop PC, which has 2x9 290 and an octa-core CPU and all that. So, well guys, that's it. This is actually what I'm using, and yes, I'm using Apple, but I'm not 100% happy with it. But honestly, I have to say I love MacBooks. So, well, thanks for watching this. I know those things are not kind of cheap. Thanks to Landing Zone for providing that. Thanks to Blue Launch for all those things. So really, those accessories are like half of the price of a MacBook. So that's the downside. Apple is expensive, and you really get low hardware, but nice little things which are all compatible. And for office use, I think Apple is not too bad at all. But well, comes really down to personal preference. So leave me a comment down below, whatever you prefer, what kind of accessories you use. So I always like to read your opinion, even if I have a couple of beers. And yeah, also to see what kind of other things you're using, if you like Apple or not, or if you use Windows or what kind of computer. So just leave a comment down below. Check out our giveaway also down below in the description. Now, thanks for watching again, guys. Have a nice day and bye-bye. See you very soon in the next video.